Hi, it's Sasha from Australia from sashaharang.com, and today I want to talk about the attractive character. What is the attractive character? Do you know? No, it's not about being attractive on the outside. It is about you being yourself and truthful to who you are and attracting the people who are like-minded to you. And you do that in various ways, but to understand the attractive character, I'm just going to go through some points because sometimes it's a little bit confusing. First of all, you have to build a platform, and that is a platform that you can shout at the top of the mountain and voice your opinion and who you are to the world so that you can attract like-minded people back to you. So I'll give you a couple of examples. The first one is Gary Vaynerchuk, and I don't know whether I pronounced his name correctly, so sorry, Gary. But he is a huge identity on the internet. He's internet famous, and he started out with his parents' winery. He worked there with his parents, and his parents' winery pulled in about $3 million per year. So a good winery, not a small winery. And he loves wine. He knows everything about wine, being brought up with it. He is passionate about the subject. And what he decided to do, he could see the internet was just such a powerful, huge platform to voice his opinion about wine, his love, that every week he would do a sort of a chat show or a video about wine. He would talk about everything known to man about wine, everything that you could possibly think of, all the funny things, the ins and outs of winemaking, everything. And he did this for a year, and he did it because he loved doing it. He did it not to make money, so understand this, and this is very important, that he did it with passion and energy and drive and love, okay? And this is really important that you understand that it wasn't about making money at all. So every week he'd put this show out. Well, he just got, I don't know, thousands and thousands, probably a lot of thousands of people following him by the end of the year. So much so, his parents' winery the next year made $45 million. And you know, that is the power of the internet. That just speaks for itself, in my opinion. Now, another person or a big identity that we probably all know is Oprah Winfrey, and her platform was television. Now, she had a pretty hard life in the beginning, and she could resonate what happened in her life to her viewers and was very open about what had happened in her life. And that was the beginning of her attractive character. She's a very passionate and open and caring and loving person. And she used TV as her platform to voice her opinion, and she is just so big, so popular. It is incredible what she has done over the years of being in TV, owning now the networks and making huge amounts of money everywhere. That when she was on her shows, all she had to do was mention a title of a book or something that she's read that she enjoyed, and within a week all bookshops would be sold out of that particular book countrywide. You know, that is really powerful to have what she had to say about one particular subject to have such an impact on so many people. So, you know, Gary's platform was video and his wine show. Oprah was TV. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what's that got to do with me? I'm neither of those famous people, and what on earth could I do? Well, you can do a lot. It's all about attracting people to you and people who resonate with you as a person. Okay, so what you need to do is figure out what platform you're really good at. I mean, if you're an online marketer like I am, I use many platforms, but there is one particular one that I really like, and that's video. And I never thought I would like video because it used to frighten the hell out of me when I used to have to do a video, but I actually really enjoy it now because people are interested in what I have to say, and I find it easy to express my opinion on things in video rather than writing blogs. I like doing blogging, but it just takes longer to do. There is another man called Neil Patel, and he has a business, I think it's called Kissmetics, something like that. And he's really, really hopeless at email and video or anything like that. He just no good at it. He doesn't have the character for that. That's not his thing. But one thing he's really, really good at is blogging. He just can put a word together, you know, and make it happen and have such energy and drive and passion in his blogs. Now, he puts out a blog every week, and he has such a following that now his Kissmetics business is now worth multi-million dollars. It's just exploded, and it's all because he blogs on a weekly basis. People are hanging out for that blog to come out. They love what he has to say. He has his group of followers that particularly love and resonate with exactly who he is as a person and what he has to offer with value-driven material to those people. And so every now and again he will talk about his product, and he would say, well, that product will solve that problem, and this is what it can do. And he will soft sell his product in the background, but always provide absolute value content to his people. Okay, so his platform is blogging. Now, you have to build your network, and you do that from your platform, and build a brand. You have to be branded as who you are and what you represent. So branding is very important. Then when you are doing this, you build your email list or a list. And what we usually do is send out an email or a blog or whatever to that list so that people can connect with you on a regular basis. So once you've sorted out what distribution channel that you want to use and what you're really good at, it's not to say that you shouldn't use other channels as well, but usually people are really good at one particular channel. There's the email, Facebook, podcast, webinar, blogging and YouTube are the things that come to mind for your distribution channel. Now there's 5 elements that you should be putting out there for your attractive character. I know I am reading from notes because there's a lot of information about attractive character. It's quite a fascinating subject, I think. And the more you understand about how to do this, the better off you're going to be with your business in the long run. Now, the first element is your backstory. This is super important. You have to have a strong and powerful backstory, and a backstory is in everything. If you think about it, what's a good movie you love? Think of a good movie that you always is dear to your heart, and you will find that movie will go back in time about that person's backstory, about where they came from, their pains, their struggles, hurdles, the things that they had to go through life to get where they are now, to where they were. And people resonate with backstories, and that's why there is a backstory always associated with a story. And people can understand and liken their life to your life with your backstory, and they can see that where you were and to where you are now, you know, they can see that journey and they can resonate with that. So a backstory is super powerful and something that you really have to know in your mind what your backstory is. So write notes, go back about your life, the hurdles and the trials and tribulations you had to go through to get where you are, and make a note and have it very sure in your mind about your backstory. It's super important. Parables. Parables are very good. Is a very good way of creating a parable in your backstory. You know, like, come follow me. This way it has pain and struggle, and I've had to you know, go through things to get where I am, but the other way is harder, you know. So you can think about parables. Character flaws, that's another one. It's okay to be human. Remember that. You can make mistakes. It's actually good to make mistakes. People can resonate with you. They don't want to follow perfect people. They don't want the best dressed person and the slickest person out there, because they can't resonate with that person because they know they have flaws themselves. And so showing your character flaws is really important. It humanizes you. It makes you real, and just be you. Really be real and be passionate and have drive and energy. So don't forget, it's okay to stuff up, and don't feel bad about it. People go, oh yeah, I totally get that, I've been there before, or you know, or they can feel sad for you, or you know, whatever, embarrassed for you even. But it's okay to be not perfect. So don't try and be, because it's not how we should be. We are humans after all. Be polarizing. It's not really good to just sit on the fence, you know. Which side are you on? What are your views and opinions about things? Yeah, sure, you're not going to get everyone to like you. That's life. Not everyone likes you. If everyone liked you, the world would be such a boring place. We'd all be the same. We are certainly not the same. We are all different, from different molds, different backgrounds, different viewpoints. So don't be afraid to step off that fence and say, hey, no, I don't agree with that, and this is my opinion about that. You'll probably have half the people leave you and not want to follow you, or even hate you. There's a lot of haters out there. But be big enough in your own character and own self-assurance that you don't care about the haters, and don't read about it anyway. It really doesn't matter. They don't have to like you. You will have the people who totally agree with your view and opinion and will follow you to the end of the world. This is what an attractive character is all about, and this is what these people like Gary and Oprah, this is what they do. This is how they get their following of people, and the same will happen to you once you figure out what your attractive character is. Okay, the next thing is identity. Now, you need to know what your identity is, and there are a few that are sort of obvious. Are you a leader? Are you one of these people that want to have a following and you're going to show them the way and follow me, you know, like Donald Trump? He comes to mind as being a leader. Or are you an adventurer and a crusader? Are you one of these people that like having fun and party, and I'm off here and I'm off there and traveling all over the world, and you know, if you keep up with me, good, whatever. You know, there's a lot of people like that who have followings that are an adventurous person. There's also the reporter, evangelist, and that's a good one to start out if you're not quite sure what your identity is. You can interview people who are, for example, in online marketing, people who are well known in online marketing, and do an interview with them and then report what they say to the world, and people will see that you're associated with that person. And if you keep doing that over time, eventually people go, oh yeah, there's that girl again, you know, like she's there, she's everywhere, she's talking to all these really well-known people. And that's a good way to build up your identity yourself if you are not quite sure where to start. The other one is the reluctant hero, which I really like, and I think a lot of people really resonate with that one. And that's the person who really is not interested in being in the limelight at all, but they are a person that knows a lot and has a lot of information, and they feel that it's their duty to share that information. Reluctantly, they do. They don't really like standing up the front and doing it, but they do it because they feel they need to share and their information that they have, and they're very passionate about that, and so they will give that way. So that's the reluctant hero. Now, there's many different storylines that you can follow, and here's just a few examples. You know, you can change your story to suit the people that you're trying to attract to you. Loss and redemption is a good one, where I've lost everything in the beginning, and now after much pain and struggle I have now on my way and finding my feet and have gained everything back again through a long journey. The other one is us versus them, and you know, them, they can be the person that is selling the product full of chemicals, and you or us is selling a product that is full of natural ingredients. So you can use the us versus them story. Before and afters are great. You know, before I was overweight, now I'm not overweight. The secret testing, that's another one you can use, like, come and join my webinar. I only have a select few people that have been invited, and we just want you to come and see and join me for this sort of secret gathering, you know. There's amazing stories, you know, you can create amazing stories and talk to people about that, and people are really interested in your story. Also, third-person edification. Get somebody else to interview you or speak about you. And third-person edification is very, very useful, because, you know, it just increases your popularity that way. So there are a few storylines. There's many, many storylines. So just remember, when you are out there creating your attractive character, then the main thing that you do is be real and true to yourself, and that will show in your story. Also, the main thing is be absolutely passionate, be energized, full of energy. It's so important. If you're, you know, tired and you can't be bothered, people really are going to get bored and not want to listen to anything you have to say. So be energized, be passionate, be true and real, and really pump that story out to the world. And do not be worried if people don't want to follow you. You will have the people who are very interested in your attractive character. And make sure you just take the time to sit down and work out what your attractive character is, because it is so important if you're in marketing in any way or selling anything in any way, and people you know, want to resonate with you and follow you as a person. They really don't buy your product because of the product. They're buying whatever you have to sell because they want to follow you, and they're attracted to your character, the person that you are, the true and real person that you are. So just always keep that in mind. Work out your attractive character and you will see the change in your business. I hope this information helps. All the best and have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.